Hi everyone, and welcome to another one of my videos. This time I'm so excited. We're in Taroko in Hualien along the east coast, and it's probably the #1 attraction here in Taipei for its scenic beauty and amazing marble canyon that we're on our way to now. But just look at that beach and look at those mountains, just amazing. So anyone who comes to Taiwan and thinks it's not a tropical place, you're crazy, and you have to come to Taroko National Park and Taroko Gorge. So if you like this video and you want to help me out and subscribe and give me a like, and don't forget to watch it to the end, which would really help my algorithm to get my videos out to more people. And now let's get on our way to the actual gorge and see some of the beautiful things I've heard so much. Just a little information about the train ride. It takes just over 2 hours from the main station in Taipei, and it costs 420 NT, which is $15 American. It was a very pleasant ride along the coast, some beautiful scenery. And now we're going to find our way to our hotel. Okay, we're going to check out our room now. Every place was booked, so we had to go 4 stars, so this should be quite nice. There I am. Pretty sweaty because it is very hot out there. Our bathroom. Geez, nothing to complain about there. Clean, nice room. No cabinets though. Guess there's one just down opposite the bathroom, and it looks like we have a balcony. Oh, you can feel the heat just to emasculate you. That's a pretty nice view of the city. And this room cost us 2,800 NT, which is about 90 American dollars. So, I think it's adequate for the price. After checking into the hotel in the late afternoon, we decided to go downtown and see if we can find this very famous Hualien night market. Okay, so we found the giant night market street here. A lot of walking, but it looks like it's going to be a big one. So let's go see what we got to find and try some foods and see what they got to sell. Well, that was a pretty cool experience walking in this street market. It's just massive. We only probably did about a quarter of it, and we've been here an hour. Yeah, on our first morning we started early. We had some good advice that said, get up at 7 and beat the crowds because they will arrive, in the afternoon. So my advice is to get an early start and beat the crowds. which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful highways to travel in all of Taiwan. There's so many of these tunnels, but we found this bridge. It's lined with these different lions, which I guess is one of the traditional spirit animals of the country. And it goes all the way across this bridge. But this is where we're going to do our hiking. And you can see that it's been carved right out of this immensely high mountain. And the story goes in 1917, during the Japanese occupation, they carved this trail, which must have been an amazing engineering feat, even to do in 2013, to have done it in 1917, and it runs for 15 kilometers, or 15 or 17, but it's only open to the public for 3 kilometers, so we're on our way to do that now. Just to add on to that story a little bit, during the Japanese occupation, when they carved this out, they used forced labor of the Aboriginal people that live in this region to transport goods. Forced labor, I think, is just a little bit nicer way of saying slaves, but either way, history can be pretty sad and tragic in a lot of ways, but it makes for some beautiful things to do and see. Okay, you can see just right there. I'm a pretty tall guy, so this is especially for me. Actually, it's kind of a funny story, but this trip has been a year and a half in the making for us. We had scheduled this trip a year and a half, I'm guessing roughly a year and a half ago, and 3 days before we were scheduled, they're taking some pictures. Yeah, thank you. 3 days before we were about to go, there was a tragic train crash that happened, and they had to shut the whole rail system down, so we weren't able to do it. I'm not going to get into details, but if you want to learn more about it, just Google train disaster in Taiwan and you'll find out more about it. Look at that, they even have monkeys here. Putting on a show for us. That is so cool. I never expected to see monkeys here. Yeah, this is not made for big, tall North Americans, that's for sure. Amazing how blue that water is. And if the mountain peaks look high on my videos, it's nothing compared to being here. In this immediate area, there are 7 peaks over 3,000 meters high. For all my American friends, that's close to 10,000 feet. And if you're wondering whether you should bring water, you know, it really does get hot here when you're under the sun. It's a really good idea, but if you don't, not to fear. They do have a little snack bar set up here that serves beverages and I think some food. You know, I've seen some of that black pork sausage. I'm going to get one of them for sure. And a nice cold. Got myself some water, and I got a black pork sausage, which they say is the best in all of Taiwan in this area. And they also gave me a piece of pork for nothing, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna give her a try. I've tried it a million times. I love it. Oh, that's hot. Mmm, so delicious. Yeah, that snack bar that we were just at, that was sort of the end of the trail. You could actually go down to the river from there and dip your feet in the water. Entrance to the suspension bridge. Okay, now we're in the middle of the suspension bridge, and what a view it is. It's definitely one of the highest suspension bridges I've ever been on. Get more in the center. Another very cool suspension bridge, but it is closed. I'm not exactly sure where we're going, but we're required to wear safety helmets, so something about falling rocks, a little bit of danger. Okay, it's very vague and hard to read, but it says Swallow Grotto. That's where we're going. Oh, look at this, wow. Look at that. So many incredible photo ops here. The different colors on the rock. Some of the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in my life. The chief rock. Can you see it? The profile, the chin is resting right on the water. No adventure anywhere in Southeast Asia or Taiwan would be complete without a beautiful waterfall. So right at the end of our trip, I hadn't seen one, like a big one, but finally we got one. So I guess we're going to end the video here. The Taroko Gorge, which is so beautiful. I encourage everyone who's into nature and in Taiwan, you have to come to Hualien and do this gorge. And I want to thank everyone who watched all the way to the end. That means so much to me. My subscribers are so important, and I just want to thank you, and I want everyone to treat each other the way they want to be treated. And if you're into nature of any kind, and who isn't, come out to the Taroko Gorge and you will have no regrets, I promise. Peace out.